Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old Canadian student, full of dreams and aspirations. I was studying at the University of British Columbia, a place that nurtured my curiosity and thirst for knowledge. In January 2013, I embarked on a solo trip across the west coast of the United States, eager to see the world beyond my textbooks. This was an adventure for me, a chance to explore new places and meet new people, to experience life in a way I never had before. My itinerary included stops in San Diego and Los Angeles, cities that promised excitement and new experiences. Little did I know my journey would take a dark and mysterious turn, one that would change everything. On January 26th, I arrived in Los Angeles, a city known for its glitz and glamour. I checked into the Cecil Hotel, a place that seemed to offer a convenient and affordable stay. This hotel had a budget-friendly appeal, but it also held a notorious reputation that I was unaware of. It was situated in downtown Los Angeles, an area bustling with life but also shadows. The area was known for its gritty underbelly, a stark contrast to the city's glamorous facade. Unbeknownst to me, the Cecil had a history, a dark and eerie past that many had whispered about. It was a history stained with unsettling incidents and criminal activity, tales that sent shivers down the spine. This was not a hotel for the faint of heart, a place where the walls seemed to whisper secrets. But I was young and optimistic, filled with hope and excitement for the journey ahead. I was unaware of the shadows lurking within the Cecil's walls, shadows that would soon become all too real. I settled into my room, ready to rest and recharge for the adventures that awaited me. I was ready to experience the vibrancy of Los Angeles, to immerse myself in the culture and energy of the city. I had hopes of exploring Hollywood and soaking up the California sun, dreams that seemed so close to becoming reality. However, the City of Angels held a sinister secret, one that would soon reveal itself to me. It awaited me at the Cecil Hotel, a place where the past and present seemed to collide. This secret would forever etch my name into the annals of true crime history, a story that would be told for years to come.
Elisa Lam was last seen alive on January 31, 2013. This was the day she was supposed to check out of the Cecil Hotel, a place with a notorious history. She had been in contact with her family daily, sharing her travel experiences. They grew concerned when she didn't reach out, a stark deviation from her usual behavior. This was unusual for Elisa, who was known for her reliability. She was a devoted daughter who kept in regular contact, never missing a day. As the days passed, worry morphed into fear, and the sense of dread grew. Elisa's family contacted the Los Angeles Police Department. They reported her missing, hoping for a swift resolution. The LAPD launched an investigation immediately, understanding the urgency. They started by searching the Cecil Hotel, combing through every room. The hotel had a labyrinthine layout, making the search even more challenging. It was full of shadowy corners and long, echoing hallways, adding to the eerie atmosphere. The search yielded few clues, leaving investigators puzzled. Elisa seemed to have vanished without a trace, as if she had disappeared into thin air. The hotel staff reported nothing unusual, no disturbances or odd occurrences. There were no signs of forced entry into her room. Her belongings were untouched. The mystery deepened, baffling everyone involved. The LAPD released a missing person report to the public, hoping for leads. They hoped someone might have information about Elisa's whereabouts, any small detail that could help. Little did they know the most chilling clue was about to surface, something that would change everything. It was a piece of evidence so bizarre that it would catapult the case into the global spotlight, drawing attention from around the world.
On February 15, 2013, the LAPD released a chilling piece of evidence that would captivate the world. It was surveillance footage from one of the Cecil Hotel's elevators, a place already infamous for its dark history. The footage was time-stamped February 1, 2013, a date now etched in the minds of many. This was the day Elisa Lam was last seen alive, adding a layer of mystery and urgency to the case. The video showed Elisa acting strangely. She enters the elevator with an air of unease. She's wearing a red hoodie and carrying a black bag. She presses multiple buttons, seemingly at random. The elevator doors don't close despite her pressing the buttons. Elisa looks around nervously as if expecting someone. She steps in and out of the elevator, her movements erratic and unsettling. She peeks her head out of the doorway repeatedly, as if looking for someone or something that isn't there. The footage is grainy and unsettling. Elisa's behavior is erratic, almost as if she's in a state of panic. At one point, she steps out of the elevator and appears to gesture with her hands, as if communicating with an unseen presence. She seems to be talking to someone, but no one else is visible in the footage, adding to the eerie atmosphere. The elevator doors finally close, leaving a chilling emptiness behind. The footage quickly went viral, capturing the attention of millions. It sent chills down the spines of viewers worldwide, sparking a wave of fear and curiosity. What had happened to Elisa in that elevator? The questions seemed endless. Who was she talking to? Was it someone real or a figment of her imagination? The eerie footage raised more questions than answers, leaving everyone puzzled. It fueled a maelstrom of speculation and conspiracy theories, each more bizarre than the last, as people tried to make sense of the inexplicable.
For weeks, the search for Elisa Lam continued. The LAPD investigated every lead. They interviewed hotel guests and staff. They scoured the neighborhood. Still, Elisa remained missing. The case took a grim turn on February 19, 2013. Guests at the Cecil Hotel began complaining about the water pressure. It was low, and the water had a strange taste and color. Hotel maintenance workers went to investigate. They made a horrifying discovery on the roof of the hotel. Elisa Lam's body was found inside one of the water tanks. The discovery sent shockwaves through the city and beyond. How did Elisa's body end up in a sealed water tank on the roof of the hotel? The tank was 4 feet tall and 10 feet in diameter. It was located in an area that was generally inaccessible to guests. The questions surrounding Elisa's death multiplied. The location of her body was perplexing. The circumstances of her death were even more baffling. The LAPD now faced an even more complex and disturbing puzzle.
The discovery of Elisa Lam's body sparked outrage and disbelief. How could this happen in a modern hotel? The public demanded answers. The LAPD were under immense pressure to solve the case.
The autopsy report was highly anticipated. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office conducted the autopsy. The results were released in June 2013. The report concluded that Elisa Lam died of accidental drowning. There were no signs of foul play or trauma to her body. The toxicology report showed no evidence of drugs or alcohol in her system.
However, the autopsy report failed to answer many crucial questions. How did Elisa, who was reportedly afraid of heights, get to the roof of the hotel? How did she manage to get inside a locked water tank? Why was her behavior so erratic in the elevator footage? The autopsy, while providing some answers, only deepened the mystery surrounding Elisa Lam's death. It left a void filled with speculation and unanswered questions. The lack of a conclusive explanation for Elisa Lam's death fueled a firestorm of speculation. Theories abounded, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish.
Some theories focused on Elisa's mental state. Elisa had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression. She was on medication for her condition. Some speculated that she might have experienced a psychotic episode. This could have led her to the roof and the water tank. Others suggested she might have been sleepwalking.
Then there were the more sinister theories. Some suspected foul play. They pointed to the Cecil Hotel's dark history. They questioned how Elisa could have accessed the roof unnoticed. Others whispered about serial killers and cover-ups.
The internet became a breeding ground for theories. Forums dedicated to the case buzzed with speculation. Amateur sleuths pored over every detail of the case. They searched for clues in the elevator footage. They analyzed the autopsy report. Everyone had a theory. The truth, however, remained elusive. The Cecil Hotel, with its imposing facade and shadowy past, became a character in its own right in the Elisa Lam saga. Built in 1924, the hotel had a long and sordid history. It had been home to numerous suicides, murders, and other violent crimes.
Over the years, the Cecil earned a reputation as a haven for transients, criminals, and those living on the fringes of society. It was a place where darkness seemed to linger in every corner. Some even whispered that the hotel was cursed.
There was the case of Goldie Osgood, the pigeon lady of Pershing Square, who was murdered in her room at the Cecil in 1964. Her killer was never found. Then there was the serial killer Richard Ramirez, who reportedly stayed at the Cecil in the 1980s during his reign of terror. The Cecil's history added a chilling layer to Elisa Lam's story. Was her death just another tragic chapter in the hotel's dark history? Or was there something more sinister at play? The official ruling of accidental drowning did little to quell the public's fascination with the Elisa Lam case. Too many questions remained unanswered. The elevator footage, with its haunting imagery of Elisa's erratic behavior, continued to fuel speculation.
How did Elisa, a young woman of slight build, manage to overcome the weight of the water tank lid and end up inside? Why were there no signs of a struggle or forced entry? Was the LAPD's investigation thorough enough? Some argued that the official explanation was too simple, too convenient. They pointed to inconsistencies in the evidence and questioned the LAPD's handling of the case. Others maintained that the simplest explanation was often the most likely.